So after redoing my door panels and after replacing my hinges, I figured I'd be able to open my door from the inside. However, I noticed when I redid the panels that this did not want to sit flush like the other side, and just kind of said, okay, well, I don't know why it does that. Figured the hinges were the reason I could not open my door, because it was sagging. Well, then I realized that from the hinges being bad for so long, and from me yanking on this door handle and beating the corner of the door, I actually bent this out. So, I gotta take my door panel back off again, see if I can get what's underneath here straightened up a bit. So now with the door panel off, problem is, from yanking on this thing, I ended up, it's bent out. This whole thing's pretty flimsy. I don't know if I'm holding the camera still enough for you to notice, but I think I just need to push it in right here. Maybe bend it up a little bit, or did this pull out somewhere? Or maybe I can just adjust it. Either way, it's just not pulling this rod far enough to finish undoing the latch. Actually, I think it just needs adjusted. I loosened all 3 of these screws, and I think what happened is by yanking it, I actually pulled it. It would have pulled this way. So yeah, the question is, you can see the marks on this one. So the question is, does it belong right there, or does it belong right there? So I guess I need to just experiment. I think it was already at the edge like that, so I'm going to pull it out to here and then see if that makes a difference. I'm going to tighten it down just like that. Boy, that's loud without a door panel. Ow, and there's sharp objects. Okay, so I guess it needs to go that way. Let's try it again. Still not far enough. I think I might just need to bend it. This whole thing's just too flimsy. I wonder if I stretched out the rod. I'm gonna get a pry bar and a hammer, and I'm just gonna give it a good whack right there. On second thought, I'm gonna go with a screwdriver and a hammer and just give it some light taps until I have it where I want, because I don't have another one of these brackets, and these cars are getting harder and harder to find. Never mind, I found the problem. I don't know if it'll focus, but you see we got a little bit of play in here. I wore the metal out by yanking on that too much. So to fix it, I need to find another one of these darn brackets. Well, ain't that a bitch? Huh. Yeah, don't mind me as I just slide a pick right across my lens. That's worn out. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I bend this then. Maybe I'll unhook it and just try and bend it by hand. Alright, so I got this thing off and I started bending it, and it's got a little bit more of a curve to it now. But before I go crazy, maybe I'll try opening the door with just this to see if I have another problem first. Okay, so I know that works. Just not getting enough travel. Bend this up so it fits, and we'll see what happens. Damn it. This whole thing's got to come out. Oh, we're close. We're real close. Oh, that was when I pulled up a little bit more. All right, a little more bending this way and that way. tweak it just a little more, real close. Here's where I'm really going to start messing things up. Let's see if that's ruined or if it fits better. Okay. And verdict is not a single difference. Jeez, look at that thing freaking deflect. You know, I should have done what I was thinking about earlier before really bending this thing out of whack. Maybe just slot these a little bit deeper and move the whole thing. Probably should have done that in the first place. So I've really got to say I think I'm cursed with cars, because I thought this was going to be take the door panel off, bend something back in place, put it back together, and done. And as usual, taking way, way longer than I anticipated. Let's try it again. Aww. Job well done. Need to slot the holes a little better. Just allow for that much more travel. Time to put her back together and try it one more time. This is a little more maybe it's not more flush. Oh well. You know what though? My door opens. I'm gonna have to get used to that now. I'd say including the 3 years that this thing was parked, it's probably been a good 5, maybe 5, good 4, maybe 5 years since I've been able to open that from here. The only problem is the way it's designed. It unlocks, but then you gotta bump it back here with your elbow. So it's gonna wear that out eventually, which is why this was kind of dinged up underneath the suede and whatever. Door handle's fixed. That's all that matters. Car just got a little less ghetto. Talk to you guys later.